Let's direct everybody down a little bit so you can see my contraband. Hello. Howdy. You guys, there's a lot of people in here. So I'm gonna do me a little roll up while we get into it. Um, what are some things that I've been feeling? Like, first of all, you guys, the you that you used to be in yesteryear, don't forget that she can always come back. Okay? Don't forget that she wants to get back. She wants to come back. So we have to keep that being that used to, like, the us that does not exist anymore. We got to keep that shit like away. You know what I'm saying? And so today I was telling one of my friends, like, it's about taking new tracks, right? Making new tracks, going to new places, right? Not frequenting all the same places that you used to frequent before when you were that person. Like, we have to actually like state it, right? Like, I am not this person anymore. And I know I used to be that, but now it's something different. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not going to be in the same places and like literally making new tracks. Now, my friend, she was like, "Girl, I'm just not going to leave the house no more." Bitch, no, that is not the answer. The answer is not to not leave the house and not make tracks at all. No, the answer is to keep on spreading your energy around this planet like what spirit wants you to do. Okay? That's what it's for. So don't you stop doing what you're doing. You keep doing what you have to do. Okay? Yes. Yes, a reading. Girl, I want to peel this orange and I also want to roll up, but like you can't do that and you know what I'm saying? You can't do it at the same time, buddy. It doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Um what else? What else? Does anybody else have any topics? Hmm. Cause like I'm just like I know everybody is. You know what the collective is? People think that like collective is like one group of people, but like in actuality, we're all dealing with like the same math problem. Um, you know what I'm saying? And uh, society, culture is that math problem. So like in actuality, we're all dealing with like the same type of shit. But it's just the different, I guess, boxes that we've been put in to deal with it. So I don't know. Like, is there anything that you guys are feeling? You know what I'm saying? In the ethers? Because I know, hey, baby. Hi, Miss JoJo. Yeah, are you guys feeling anything in the ethers? Because I know that what's definitely happening is there is a shift and we have to not be our old self. We got to not constantly be the past self who we used to be that we know was not giving the message of who we are, right? It wasn't relaying our message. Oh, this is what I told my friend yesterday, right? It's like you are a bug zapper. You know those bug zappers at the family reunion? And like everybody, it's nighttime, and like right as nighttime hits, you start hearing the zap zap. You know what I'm saying? Y'all playing Uno, and you just hearing zap 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 because them bugs are hitting that electric wire. And if you're not going to put that electric wire over your light, baby, then those bugs are they're just going to block all of your light, honey. They're just going to keep on blocking all your light because those bugs are drawn to your light. And what is the light? The light is the little monicum, okay? The little piece of God, creator, that has been put inside of you to work with. That's what the light is. So, duh, that's why they're drawn. They're so drawn to you because that light is literally the message from spirit that we need at this time. You got it, it's in you. Okay? Now, you guys know I'm not a Christian, but y'all know that the kingdom of heaven is within you. I'm just saying, like, that is what that meant, babe. You sitting here looking for God in other places, everything else besides yourself, hun. You know what I'm saying? So with this shift that's happening, don't be afraid to walk the fuck away. If people are goading you into trying to make you do things, you okay, I'm today I'm pussy. Yeah, today I'm pussy, I guess. Yeah, yeah. So what? Because I'm not the same person who I was before, babe. So I'm not gonna march in those same with those same orders. I'm not gonna it's not gonna be as easy as it was to get me before, because before I wanted something from this place that we both find ourselves in right now, right? Before I wanted something from maybe you or the situation, but now I don't. I don't. And because I don't want that, right? People are gonna try to pull us back into who we used to be in yesteryear, right? And so we have to make sure that we are keeping ourselves straight up and down who we are now. Who is the you that is there now? It doesn't matter who you used to be. It matters who you're being right now. Now I'm being called to one of these decks. Ugh. Oh no, it's not that one. It's this one. Ethereal Visions deck. Let's see what spirit. As soon as I open up the deck, the star is right there. I didn't do that. Like on purpose, Yeah, but like for the good of all in this collective and all who view this video, I ask you, Spirit, to tell us what is latest on the docket, okay? What is for the... Okay, all right. That was quite fast. But that's how Spirit do it. Okay, first thing that we got is... Oh, there's two cards. First thing we got is the Empress. Okay? We got the Empress here. Now, this is the thing, right? And then last of all, we got the Four of Coins, okay? And the Four of Coins was reversed. So here, I feel like in this situation, I feel like what's really happening is like we have the keys to just don't forget that the Empress, she represents like the key to paradise itself. So we have the key to our paradise. We have the key to the kingdom of heaven that I was just talking about, right? And then it's like holding on to the physical does not need to happen, right? We can let go and release, right? A lot of times what happens is we don't want to be seen as a flighty type person. We don't want to be seen as somebody who doesn't have their decisions made, who doesn't have their ducats in a row. But even though we live in this life where like we never have our ducats in a row, it's like we're afraid to be seen as not having our shit right. And that shit doesn't work. It's not real life. So please let go of the past, babe. We got to let go of that past. I'm in this with you. I'm in this with you. I need to let go as well. But it's very, 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 very hard. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard to let go of the past sometimes. It's just that you have to make sure that you make that concerted effort. Okay? Ooh. Okay, next I have the Knight of Pentacles. So, babe, this is... Oh, let me show you. So this is the Knight of Pentacles, okay? I want you to remember that it's slow and steady wins the race. Okay. I know that like because there's so much work and so many things that are going on, and you have a lot of on the line, right? Literally your paradise is what's on the line. And it feels like if I just let everything go from yesteryear, then things will fall apart. I mean, I did work all of this. I did work really hard to get here, right? Exactly. But this is what it is. Who you used to be, you need to rely on spirit, first of all. And who you used to be is not there anymore. You have to pretend like that is a person that is literally not here. That person is not here any longer. Okay? And you don't have any responsibility to being that person. Okay? You don't have to be them. Let them go. Let them go. But who you are right now is the Knight of Coins. You have a mission. You are on mission, babe. So it's not like you just got off scot free, babe. You got off onto back onto the path. You went back onto your mission. And that's why we have to like keep this going. I was just looking today at this video that I was making, and I was talking about how a lot of times when we're praying for something, it takes long, and then we give up on our passions along the way. Like, no, keep the passion going. Keep doing the thing that you're doing. Okay? Keep pushing forward in the direction that you know that you're supposed to be in, because only you know where you are supposed to be, okay? And I don't care if it worked for Tom, Scott, and Harry and Dick down the street. It doesn't matter because none of those people are you. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you are okay. So I didn't even see that this turned around, but oh, it didn't. This is just here. It's like one card that's just like up, and I feel it. It's the wands. It's so crazy that I stopped here because I was just talking about passion, keeping that passion going. You have to be consistent, persistent, and insistent about this thing. Okay. It cannot be like you just letting shit, ride. Like, oh yeah, you need a ride to the store. Whole time you supposed to be writing your novel. What? Whole time you supposed to be doing that art that spirit had told you was what it wanted you to do. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, but you are. I'm very happy. I'm very happy to say that somebody out here, y'all, we are working on it. We are, but it's slow and steady winning the race. The Nine of Pentacles is like, I have done all of this to grow these grapes. Do you see all these grapes? I have done all of this work to grow these grapes, right? And so you have to keep that going. I've learned, so much from my plants, from having plants, because it's like you get depressed and they still need water. You get sad and they still need water, babe. They still need you to open that shade so they can get some sunlight. Okay? So it teaches you that life moves on. It just keeps on going. It just keeps on going. And you can't just sit there. You can't sit there. Inactivity is leaving you behind. Okay. So it's not that you, like I was saying to my friend, just because there's trouble outside on the streets where you used to be, that doesn't mean to not come outside anymore. What it means is that you need to make new tracks, go to new places, have new experiences, fuck with new people. Okay. It needs to be new, not just no. A lot of times as humans, we're like, I give up. I throw my hands. I don't know what to do. So, you know what I'm saying? But the truth is, I felt this card. Hold on. I felt this card. I passed by it. Is it this one, Spirit, or this one? Woo! Okay, what's that? 10 of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. You guys, we're doing this for that future. You know what I'm saying? We're doing this for the happily ever after. And it sounds real like cheap and cheeky, and it sounds like, like it can't happen, but it does. And it's happening for you. Knight of Wands is keep that passion alive, y'all. And like the way that people always look at dreamers and be like, you're unrealistic. Be that way. It's giving Delulu lemons. That's what it's saying to do too. Because remember that excuse moi, girl. Oh, excuse me. So it's talking about being deluded lemons because you have to dig out of your future, right? Your future, the 10 of Cups, you need to be there marching with that as your mission. Remember I told you that we got a mission because the Knight of Cups, here we are, the Knight of Coins, here we are with the Knight of Wands, and he got passion out the wazoo, right? So it's saying that this future, you have to act like that future is your king, sending you on the mission. Why you are the knight? Hello, hello, it's you, because you have to do this. This can only be done by you. You are the only one who gets it. You're the only one who can see, oh, I need to be doing this. Girl, it is hot. I need to turn my air conditioner. Hold on. Okay. Whew. My goodness gravy. I'm getting becoming glazed, honey. All right. Anyway, so what am I gonna? I'm putting this off to the side. That's not. Hmm? Put it back in the deck. All right. All right. What else, Spirit? What else do they need to know? Oop. What else? I have the High Priestess, but I think that the card that's important is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups turned over. Oh. So, and then the Tower. Okay, okay. I got it. I got it. So, do I? Yeah, I got it. It got heavy. Yeah. So, what happened was there was a tower that you recently had, and it happened right after things got heavy. But the reason why that tower, and you saw how synchronistic that tower was, that you needed it almost, but that it was an explosion, like a dramatic explosion, and the page of, so you tried to start things over, start things new. You tried to begin again, and then Spirit knocked you down and said, "No, you're too experienced for that. You can't go for just what's over there, like, the lowest hanging fruit. You have too much perception. You have too much perception to go for that low hanging fruit. And when you go for that low hanging fruit, there's a tower that's always waiting for us, babe, because we're giants. We're giants. Yeah, get that in your mind. You're a giant. And so the high priestess is telling you that you knew what was behind there. You knew that this thing was not for you. It wasn't for your journey. It wasn't on your path. And then right, because there was, is this allowed to, is this a part of it? Okay. There was a decadence happening, right? Because you knew for a fact, and this happened, let me tell you something, and you knew that it was the signature because this happened right after you were aware that your ancestors were watching. You were aware that your ancestors were right on your back and on your mantle, like right here, and that they were to the right and the side. So you're like, how am I going to experience this tower when my ancestors are supposed to be right here? It was because certain things got decadent and you wasn't controlling stuff. No shade, no shade. Things got a little bit. You wasn't controlling the way the motions of the ocean was emotioning. You know what I'm saying? And so things, your cuppeth ran over, and the spillage was heavy, hefty. Okay, and that's no shade. That's no shade because it happens to all of us. But please do know that the message of the story stays the same, that here we are, is the Page of Cups reversed. So you tried to be brand new with it. You tried to be like, this is a new beginning. Happy go lucky times. Yeah, new friends. Oh, there's a lot of new friends. Invite them all. Too many monkeys jumping on the bed. Okay? And that's what happened. And Spirit had to get you back together, okay? Because the high priestess, you know this. You know what you know that this thing doesn't work for you. You know that this thing has not worked for you in the past. So why are we there, right? Now, how does this relate to this? Okay. Um right. Okay. Right. So letting go of the past. Oh, okay. So holding on to the past was making you think that now this was a brand new situation. Okay. So, yes, we are leaving our past self in yesteryear, but we also know the what is that called? The mantles, the, like, we know the parakis, like we know the things, the stories of, right? We know the stories of that being. So we still want to learn from them, but leave them in the past. Okay? Leave that person that we used to be in the past, but definitely learn from them. Let's go forward, Spirit. Thank you so much for these messages. Ooh. Okay. Next on the dock, on the docket. That cracked me up, y'all. Okay, next thing I have, no, but they're saying that the important part is the Queen of Wands. Knight of Cups. Well, obviously, right? The thing that I saw on top was the Knight of Cups, right? But the most important thing is the Queen of Wands. So there's like a mechanism of protection happening here. Okay. Queen of Wands, unignorable. You cannot put her down. That passion is, baby, it's fiery tonight. Me getting hot also, that's a part of it. Like, she is unignorable and she has a undeniable magic about her. Okay? She has this magic about her that is absolutely undeniable that you can't escape it. You know what I'm saying? There's like when she smiles, it's like literally they opened the curtains just now, a second ago. You know what I'm saying? And that is you. That is you, okay? In this situation, whatever it is that you guys are doing, whatever it is that you're doing, honey, I'm telling you for a fact that you're looking real plump these days. Your skin is looking extra melanated, baby. Like it's like literally the gleam is coming off you. It's glistening. It's like, girl, what did you get done just doing? That's what it's giving right now. And because of that, you have to put up this mechanism of protection. Now, let's talk about this Knight of Cups, right? Knight of Cups, oh, and Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. We'll talk about her later. Um, Knight of Cups is about the controlling of emotion, but it's also like you are letting the emotion run you, right? And so this knight is very much like, yeah, he's great. He's going to take care of you and care for you, but like he's very very emotional and may like try retributive justice. You know those types of boyfriends? Yeah, you know the bumps and bruises. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes they can be a little untrustworthy, and so this is just okay. I can stop acting. This is just a mechanism saying, "Hey, I'm the nice girl. I'm sunshine, but please don't fuck with me." You know what I'm saying? Like I beg of you, do not fuck with me because at the end of the day, I will make sure that you do get furred up, fucked up, girl. I will make sure that I am protected. And what? That is our ancestors. That's our spiritual team, babe. We have hitters out here and we just can't see them. So it's very, very like misleading. You know what I'm saying? Very, 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 very harsh stuff to deal with. But this Queen of Wands is being protected by this Knight of Cups. See, the thing about the Knight of Cups also is like historically we love patriarchy and we would just love to be able to like be like, oh, that man is not emotional. Yeah, they he is. He's very, and he's actually led by those emotions. So he's not afraid to fuck you up because he's feeling fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how you gotta be. This is also you, right? You're the Queen of Wands. You're like, hey, when they cross you, you're like, what? I'm sorry, what? What did you need? Did you need, oh, okay. All right, let's keep it PG. Let's keep it right here. Let's keep me on my throne. Because the second I have to come off my throne, off with your head. Baby, it's like, don't let me come off my throne, hon. Don't try me. Okay, and because we are understanding because we are understanding the system, this mechanism of self that we're working with right now, there is the Wheel of Fortune coming because it is us on top, putting us back on top, cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, and the truth is that the Queen of Swords here, we've been making good judgment call. And I did just say, off with your head, right? Off with your head. Off with your head. Okay? The Queen of Swords is an unofficial king, babe. What's she creating? She's creating judgment. What do all kings do? They judge. But this queen is creating, like a queen, judgment. She's creating judgment, honey. Okay? So she gets more clarified than the king of swords. It's a baby. And you know, ooh, don't make me give you this speech again. Don't make me give you this speech again. Okay? Because what it is that Queen of Cups, right? She's the Queen of Love, the goddess of love. They always think that you can just run over the Queen of Love. She is a war goddess, baby. It takes a lot of sanity to make crazy. It takes a lot of crazy to make sane, babe. There's nowhere that you're going to just like be like, oh, that's the Queen of Love and I can just do whatever I want and just take whatever I can. No, that's why we started out with the Empress, honey, because she's the key to the paradise. That's what that is. She's the key. Oh my god. Yes, key earrings created by me. Um and this is what we have to work with this knowledge. We got to walk with this energy, honey. Walk with this energy, because what was I saying, putting us back on top, the cream of the crop. Yeah, yeah, we have to we got to keep walking with it. We got to keep walking with it. Because we're making these judgment calls that are literally saving our lives, because we're able to keep who we used to be away from us by staying in that path. Okay, be that fucking queen, girl. Be that queen. She don't need to get up off of her throne. For what? For what, babe? Keep creating that judgment. And I know that people are gonna say like, "Oh, you're." Somebody just told me last night, girl. The friend I was talking to, girl, she told me last night. She was like, "Girl, I feel like you're being judgmental to me." I'm like, "Babe, I have my boundaries." And a lot of the people that you used to hang out with before that are not me, I'm a friend from the future, babe. That's what I told her. I said this. I said I'm a friend from the future. Okay, so we actually do care, which means I have boundaries. There's certain things that will not fly, babe. If you're gonna come over to my house tonight, you don't need another beer. So says Jaden. That's what I said, and it's not like a and please, baby, I am I used to get into some things, all right, and now I abstain from certain things. I still smoke me my weeds and everything. But anyway, I was just telling her like boundaries, girl. I am a person who is gonna have boundaries. Yes, I live, I love, I laugh, but at the end of the day, don't get it fucked up, all right? Because the hitters are hitting, and these prayers ain't missing. I'm sick. I'm sick with it. Also, happy Juneteenth to everybody. But like, yeah, because that's the truth. That's the truth. A lot of times people don't realize like you are a queen. What was that? You are this queen that, yeah. No, just this. Okay. People don't realize that you are royalty, right? You are a queen. Even if you're a divine masculine, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're masculine, just know that you are royalty. Okay? Understand that you are royalty. And the way that people are regarding you in the higher dimensions, yeah, that that's a whole nother expletive, you know what I'm saying, than what you're going through down here. And I know you might feel, I just heard somebody say, well, then why ain't it transferring then? It is transferring. But the thing is that the recognition has to come from you. It can't come from just the world around you. The recognition has to it has to resonate from you and outward, right? And I'm thinking like waves, like sonar. You know what I'm saying? Temperance, I'm telling you that your ancestors, I know you're tired of hearing this, babe. I heard it. I know you're tired of hearing this, but your ancestors are there. They're walking with you. They're talking with you, baby. They're doing the whole alchemical dance and song with you and for you. Please understand that these things that are going on, they are not happening to you. They're happening for you. Okay? For you, because of that whole shift that we just went through this year. At the top of this year, I'm telling you, it's a difference. I don't know if you realize it, if you recognize it, but it's a difference. The way that things are is a little bit more like This is just for the lesson of what it's supposed to, for the love of you. This is for the love of you. This is just, I don't know why that just came to my head, but like this is just for the lessons that you need to learn. It's not for just for trying to hurt you. You know, in other manifestations of your life, I know that it's felt like this has just been like a hunting game, like a hunting ritual, right? Baby, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. You know, the other day, this is so unrelated, but the other day, the person who, I don't know if you keep up with my readings, but there was a person who like chased me into my house. Like literally this like just a random drunkard from like, you know, just the area. I live in East Harlem and it's crazy over here. I want to leave as soon as possible, but like just like literally chasing me talking about some, you took my food. What? But like I certainly do have groceries, and baby, I'm on my last of last of last. Honey, you're not getting this. What he did get was the flip flop that fell off because I was booking it, honey. I was booking it, but he was also booking it. And like, okay, the reason why I was even telling you the story was because the other day I was outside and I'm doing like I'm starting to put I'm starting to put my art on clothes now. And I'm outside spray painting and he comes up to me like nothing ever fucking happened, like asking me like, "Hey, the nice clothes," da, 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 da. And I'm just like, "Whoa, this is a new reality that I'm living in. This is a new dimension, right? Because the lessons just aren't the same, hun. I need you guys to really, really look and look hard, look thoroughly, okay, at the way that the lessons are laying themselves out, because I promise you they are not the regular lessons that we used to get where it was like you just hitting your head up against concrete. No, now it's just like concrete and like a soft pillow. Did you understand what happened? All right, concrete and then a soft pillow. Like that's what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely see that. You know, the friend that I'm talking about, right? It was very much like she's on the same route. It's this one and this one. She's on the same thing. Okay, okay. Oh my god. And they both came out reversed. Okay, wait, first of all, I just want to tell you that I do have the Queen of Cups that just came out. The Queen of Cups just came out. That was the second card. And the first one was the Strength card. Both in reverse. Let me tell you why. First of all, in my readings, people literally get scared when they hear reversals. So what I always like to do is I like to turn them sideways. I mean, not now because I'm reading. You can't really even see the table. But when I'm in person, I like to turn them sideways because a reversal is only reversed until you correct the situation, babe. You correct the situation, you change the outcome. You change the outcome. That's quantum mechanics, babe. You know what I'm saying? Um, I seen a comment, but I'll get back to it. Um, the strength card in reversed. Why is that? Because a lot of times we try to quiet that beast down. The beast that's inside that's like, I don't want to do what you want me to do. You want to quiet that down for peace? It's not time for that right now. What it's time for is for speaking up for the beast. Huh? Let's turn that upside down. Let's turn that right side up. You need to speak up for the beast. And don't stop not believing in yourself, because you have exactly been told what to do and how to do it, how to explain what this beast is telling you. And this beast is actually your shadow self, right? Because a lot of us have been doing our shadow work, and I'm telling you, it's showing. It's about that, why that glow is so glowy right now. That glow that I was talking about, that Queen of Wands on you, yeah, that glow is glowing. It is glowing, I promise you. Okay? So, this strength card, it's about you believing the beast from within. I know it sounds harsh. I know it sounds harsh, babe. But that beast from within is speaking from a place of experience, because it has been with you this whole time, even when you weren't acknowledging its presence. Even when you weren't acknowledging the shadow side, it was still with you, watching, tallying, taking mark, taking notice of every tear, babe. For the Christians out there, again, this is not just about, the star, what's that scripture that says the stars and counts the tears that you have, right? It's like literally being there, experiencing it with you. That shadow has made a shadow a fracture because of the love of self. But you have to let that love of self resonate from within you. Okay? Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate y'all. Oh, Leanne, hi, Buki. Okay, so the other thing that I was saying, the other card, whew, that inner strength. Is there anything else, Spirit, that I need to say about this? Because this card, I do love this card. It's the power of 8, which is like very much, the infinity sign going on and on and on and on, because that inner, and in like the early 2000s, we were all obsessed about like the whole Illuminati thing, and it's like always with the twins, they always got like a couple extra versions of them, right? This is very much on this energy scape where you have a you have a you that's on the inside. And that you that's on the inside, because you don't see them in the mirror, you sometimes don't speak up for them. And that is you. That's a part of you. It's like leaving your arm at home on the bed. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so Queen of Cups. That Queen of Cups came out because, honey, we we are a universe within ourselves. That's what I was saying before, and I was like, I got a little ADHD earlier. But you are a universe within yourself. You are a queen. Okay, you are that Queen of Cups. Do you see how she's daintily? It's so dainty. She is pussy gun, pussy gun cut. Pussy gun, pussy ah. That's what this is. Like, literally, do you see that? Oh! Do y'all see that? Oh, I love it. I love it because, baby, she's often by the bank, by the riverside, honey. But if you think that she's having any of that water from that river, babe, she has her own source, her own cup. And it's a great way to think about that Queen of Cups because, baby, I know where you begin and I end where I end and you begin. I'm not confused. I'm not confused. One time, one honorable mention for the queer people, right? The world has a belief about us that we don't know who we are. And in actuality, we know who we are more than anybody. Why? Because the whole world can be against us, and we're still gonna be who we say we be. Huh? At the end of the day, I can't turn this light off. And this light is not gonna be what humans are expecting of males to be. It's not. It's not, babe. I'm just not going to be able to provide that for you. That's just what the world is. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're working on. Leanne, you right? Thank you. I can just feel you. Oh my god. Okay. So let's keep going. What was that? What was that? Oh, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. That passion being in your hands. That passion is in your hands, y'all. I'm telling you, that passion is really like it's in your hands. What is it about that? Because we were saying that the when we started this reading, remember the whole thing that I was on was the fact that a lot of us are in trying to go. You're trying to make tracks where you used to make tracks, and the what you need right now is to make new tracks in new places, being your new self. And the answer is not to just stay home, just to make no tracks. And the inactivity, the want to do inactivity is going to be strong, especially with like depression and especially with like the energy of like past failures and stuff like that. But that's why I want to say that we have to leave that past self in the past. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you, when you write that spell, when you say the words that you want to improve for the future, that is spirits. Okay, she's ready to be tested immediately. Immediately. You have to be tested now. Now she's ready for the test, right? Yeah. Yes. Yes. And you say yes. And then what happens is you don't put down tracks where you used to be, because that shit, that work is gonna come up. It's gonna try to come back to you, babe. It's gonna try to come back at you. So now you have to try your damnedest to stay away from what you used to be, from where you used to travel, right? From the people that you used to see. All right. And I'm hearing also that a lot of y'all have a friend like me, a friend that's telling you, it is somebody out here that is telling you, hey, hey, I don't know if that's, you know what I'm saying? It's not the regular, oh, these friends aren't believing in me, right? I feel like somebody has a friend that's telling you, like, nah, girl, I experienced where you at, and just believe me, I'm not jealous. I'm not trying to hate on you. I'm just trying to tell you, don't fucking go back to that, because I know that you don't want that for yourself. And that's what I was telling my friend last night, is that real friends, they let you have integrity to who you are. They remind you of who you are. They remind you of the shape of you when you can't remember, babe. When you can't remember who you are, those real friends will remind you, you're not that shape. You're not made that way. I don't know you to be made that way. And if that's how you made, then okay, that's cute. And maybe I love you. Maybe I can love you past this. But at the same time, just remember that I don't know you to be this way you're being right now. So if you traveling new ways and you making new waves, babe, I'm with you all the time. But if not, then I can't stand by it, right? And that friend might sound like a hater, but they're not. They're not. What they're doing is loving you. Oh, that's what I was fucking explaining that for, because the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Love, is a warrior goddess. You can't just run over her. A lot of times people think, like, well, because you're so sweet, because you're so nice, because you're so shiny, because you got that light, I'm thinking that maybe you will let me step all over you. No, don't fuck with me. Don't try to fuck with me, babe. Sister, I love you. I love you to pieces, babe. But in the second that I know, that I feel in my heart that you're reminding me of those trash beings I used to hang around from yesteryear, babe, you're gone. Okay? You're out. You're out of here, babe. Because I'm not that person. I'm not her. I'm not that girl. I'm this girl. I'm her here. I'm the here. I'm the her that's right here. That's what I am. You know what I'm saying? Whew. Oh my God. Wait, somebody wants to come up as a guest, and I've never done that before. Oh my God. I've never done that. Look, I need to make new tracks, right? I need to make new tracks. Invite to join as a guest. No, girl, this is a reading. All right, now listen. If you coming up, what? Okay, no, I don't think that these people are actually requesting, though, right? I don't know. If you are requesting to come up, though, like, just tell me, like, send me, like, what the topic's about. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you finna talk about. Okay, so, whew, y'all, that was a lot just now. How long have we been on? Where's the counter? I don't even know. I think we've been on for like an hour now. Whew, okay. Should I go deeper? What do I need to? Y'all can write questions if you want. If you want. So that might have been for you too. Aw, thanks. This might. Yeah. What does that mean? You guys, I was born in the time of AOL, but I was Jehovah's Witness, honey. You're gonna have to explain what you're talking about. I was Jehovah's Witness. Okay, when everybody was on that goddamn what was it, AOL chat room, honey? I was studying the Bible. I was studying the New World Translation. That was accurate, and I think he caught. Oh, yeah, yes, probably so. Because, honey, I was very hot. Actually, I'm gonna take this little look. This is a vibe, but she's hot. She's hot. Okay, all right. So now, oh my goodness. I think, was that what I need to get out, Spirit? Because I was just told this morning. It was like early this morning. Yep, I was in the bathroom, and I was just like, I was like, ooh, tarot cards. I need to do a reading tonight. I knew I was. Um, crazy how, ooh, crazy how Juneteenth is tomorrow. Congratulations, happy Juneteenth to everybody. Congratulations, we out. Okay, okay. Queen of Swords. Okay, came out again. That judgment call. What's the judgment call, baby? The Queen of Swords. Oh, that the Queen of Swords is also being protected by the Knight of Cups. Okay. So before we had that it was the Queen of Cups. No. It was the Queen of Wands. Before it was the Queen of Wands who's like, yay, I'm shiny, but don't get it fucked up, I'll fuck you up. Now it's the Queen of Swords. So on top of saying off with your head, I will I will also be fucking up your family and them. Like that's what that's saying. That's what I'm saying. I want you guys to know that there is an energy out here of the hitters are so strong, like the ancestors, girl. I don't know who you people are. I don't know who you are, but the ancestors are like real strong. Like I don't know why I'm seeing Lord Ganesha, Ganesh. I'm seeing Amaterasu. I'm seeing Zeus. I'm seeing Zeus. Yeah. Which yeah, because I'm seeing Obatala. I'm seeing that people are Kali. I'm seeing that people have big energies behind them. You have them on your mantles, you have them over you, around you. I want you to know that these people, it's not like you get into trouble and it's like, go Power Rangers. I got to call my Rangers, got to call my ancestors in. It's not like that. No, it's like they right here as soon as the trouble what happened? Oh no, I know their ancestors from blah blah. They not tripping. They not about to trip because if they do, then we about to Shastas, baby. And that's the thing. Like, I want you to realize, like, we don't have a good connection on what this whole dimension shit is, and like quantum layers, okay, of dimensions on top of each other. But I guarantee you that um, the higher ones can look into the lower ones. Okay. And there was this thing that I had posted the other day. I was like, I know what you're afraid of is that you don't want people, because in the spiritual realm, you can see through people into their intention without talking. You can see them by looking, by observing. Okay. And that's what we don't get here on earth, that the observing that we do, that is changing the future. That's changing the outcome. Okay, so it's not just I see this. You know what I'm saying? It's like that thing is seeing you also and resonating with you, and that's the reason why you guys are in the same spot at the same time. There's a whole bunch of shit that's related to this, okay? And so I want you to know that those ancestors are directly in the situation. You don't even understand the ways in which you be getting set up, girl. You be getting set up, and it's no shade, right? Because the ancestors are saying you need these lessons to go forward. This is not just you living here. This is a school. This is a um this is like a boarding school. This is like literally a college. And this is your dorm. Wherever you're living, your house, this body is your dorm. Okay, so the lessons are abound, and when you get to where you're going, where you feel that spirit is trying to get you to go, it is going to be a little easier. But trust, none of the lessons will stop. You will keep growing as a being and needing more room, and then you have to address the future you. Okay, but I want you to know that the ancestors, y'all got some strong ass ancestors. Okay, y'all, I do too. Okay, but what I was seeing was some crazy shit. Okay, that's what I was seeing. What I was seeing was some crazy shit, and that's why the the Queen of Swords is being protected by the Knight of Cups feels like overpowered, no? Yeah, and that's the thing is that like we're lit. We're lit. We're lit. And you know what I was thinking the other day? I was like, yo, honestly, it makes sense because I know that I would not send myself trans. I'm sending myself to a planet being black and trans? What? When people think about the word trans, they only think about trans women. So that hatred is like specifically for me. You know what I'm saying? And like, you think I'm gonna come here, be spiritual, start out Jehovah's Witness, and not have some type of big ass protection on my soul? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Nah, not for me. Mm-mm. Not me. Because baby, I'm too experienced, okay? Five of Wands. Five of Wands, honey. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Five of Wands is like everything is a miss. Everything is all different types of ways, right? And all misconstrued because it's like 52 pickup, right? It's like when you jump into this body, this 3D body, it's like 52 pickup. You've now exploded a whole maybe 3 decks of cards, and now you have to get 1 deck of card that was assigned for you out of all these cards while 20 people are playing in the same room. That's what this is. That's what this is. Because and so it's like you have to lay the sticks straight now. Now you got to lay them straight. Now you have to actually like organize what's been left awry. And that's what this game called life is about. That's why we got this 5 of Wands, because it's like it's 52 pickup. You got to 72 pickup or 52 pickup. You got to pick up the cards. You threw them in the air and now you got to clean it back up. That's what this is about. But on the other side of things, the Chariot, right? The Chariot. The Chariot is saying, if you, this is, hold on. YouTube, y'all about to conk out on me, YouTube. Somebody remind me of what I was saying, though. You know I got the ADHDs. Oh, God. Here it is. This girl, this reading getting good. Okay. Here we go. Whew. The Chariot. The Chariot. Okay. So this is what you got to think about the Chariot. When you're in a war, right? When you're in school, this is school or a war, you could call it a war as well. When you're in a war, the person, if you're on foot, you're not going to try to fight somebody on a horse. If you're on a horse, you ain't fighting nobody on a chariot. You get what I'm saying? And then like there's no other ones besides that. It's just people on feet and people on horses and people on chariots. So you better stay fighting people, don't go chasing waterfalls, babe. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. So it's like if we got the chariot, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Exactly. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So they're telling you, I don't remember the card that I was explaining right before that, but they're telling you that whatever that card was, this is telling you that you also have winner, winner, chicken dinner right under you, okay? All right, next thing. Okay, 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, the oath to spirit. Oh, the oath to spirit that you made. Yeah, because I was talking about how I would not have sent myself here under such duress and being, black and trans and all these things, femme, and then not gave myself big style protection to be here with, babe. I'm not doing that. That would never happen. Not me at all. And so that oath that you made to spirit and to your higher self, this is the 2 of Cups, the oath that you made to spirit, that is what we're relying on right now. That is where the chariot is winner, winner, chicken dinner, okay? Because you guys have been carrying integrity into your path with you. Even when that tower that we spoke about before that went down, even when that tower went down, you still had integrity on who you were because you were still sticking with the oath that you made to yourself in that shift earlier this year to become this new version. Now, yes, backsliding does happen, and I've done it this year as well. Okay? And that's okay. That is okay. Please know that it's okay. But it's about how you get back up. Okay? Mm, I'm feeling strangely completed like this reading is over. Hold up now. Oh, oh. Ace of Cups, that new beginning. Yeah, that new beginning with the reverse Hierophant, babe. Ace of Cups, baby. The new beginning is new beginning. It's begun. The new beginning has begun, and baby, she is abundance bound. Oh, it's really, really like we came back full circle because the Empress, right, guarding paradise. This is the new beginning. This is the baby. This is the marriage. This is the happiness. The remember we had nine of pentacles, right? So it was like all the things that we were working towards, building up on. They're paying the fuck off. Keep your passion in place. Please keep um all the passion in place. Please make sure that I'm ending everything now. And okay, please keep all